Maria's headed out to get that line. I'm talking about country than a John boat. I always wanted to be big of dance. We got a new personal best, y'all. Got a new PB, no doubt.
Good morning. Good morning. We're cruising the river today, y'all. Got the boys with us. And yes, before y'all talk about DJ, we could not find his life vest, so he's stoked with Skylar's today. What you say about it?
Yeah.
It'll be all right. So we're cruising down the river. Hopefully we'll hook into a big one today. We're out here on the boat like Richard Gene today, ain't we, boys?
Yep, yep.
Y'all stay tuned. Cruising down the river. I don't know if y'all can see or not, but that house right there looked like it was built in the 18th century. It's a nice one. We're making our way to the fishing spot, enjoying the scenery along the way. Me and Chris saw an alligator out here one time. I'll turn this camera back on whenever we get a little closer.
Guys, I know we said we don't need no boat, but we out here in one today. We're gonna throw down old shad head, old green sunfish on the weight here. Durango orange. We're going for a flatty. What you think, CJ?
Good for ya.
He cranking on up. Just give him a little time. He got to get used to the water and waves and such, but he's gonna get going. All right, guys. So what we're doing is we got an ultralight that we're flicking over up underneath these trees here. And we're trying to see if we can catch us some bluegill and such that swim through the area. We're just trying to, you know, tally up some bait fish. We've got Maria, she's pitching the front side there off the right side of the kayak there. And I got some lures laid over behind me there. And I got them thrown out over the tree here. What we got is we got cut shad here on my stinger there. And we got a good sized live green sunfish up top. We're aiming at the old Appaloosa flatty, of course. If you follow us this far, you know that. To the couple that blessed us with this boat here, he's doing like he said it would. Kind of steady. That old mink hole to get you down through there pretty good. Some's running bait fish. But we ain't here to talk about that. We're here to try to catch some fish. I hope you guys tuned in like you said you would, because the first fish we catch, in fact, it's going to be in honor of Yunes today. So when we catch this fish, you guys go ahead and be looking out for it. It's coming with a guarantee, of course. I've been trying to talk Maria to take us out there to the main channel. She got us over in the secondary channel today, just trying to, you know, get a feel for everything. But we appreciate you guys watching as always. We're on the move again. We got this old tiller motor getting after it. We're gonna go find us just a little deeper water to tread in. If we ain't gonna catch anything, bottom line, ooh, that seemed like old flathead turned up behind me then. The bottom line, guys, if we're gonna catch anything, we got to go to where the fish are. We've got a little bit of bait left. We were then suspended in about 13 foot of water there. And Maria got her brim snatched off. She's fishing with live bluegill there. Good size bait, good size. If you watch the channel, you know we only use good bait. Good size bait there. And this is the same area, guys. You're gonna see us doing some magnet fishing. We're gonna be throwing jug lines out. I'm talking about flat out, whatever it takes to get after it. I was gonna tell y'all to stay tuned, but I ain't done telling y'all what we about to do yet. We headed out here to the main opening, as you guys can see up there. And we're gonna see about seeing if we can go out there and pull something in. Just got to see. Got to get back to the homestead. We got a lot of chores. If we continue to stay out here and just get hot and get skunked and catch nothing, it's gonna be a quick day for me. Woo. Y'all listen. I finally got Maria out here, main channel ledge. We're in about 50 foot of water. I got big baits thrown down on both rods. Little Durango's back here. Whoa, well, let's pick little Durango up for a second. I didn't like the way it was swimming off then. There they are there, guys. Shad head there, good brim there. Hey, those baits are going back down, guys. They're still in good condition. Head bait still bleeding. He's going back down. Stay tuned. Maria got hooked up to a fun sizer, about 38 inches and what you got to say, Maria? I'll let you tell the people.
We'll talk about it later. Don't want to talk.
Yeah, old shorty Durango couldn't turn them around. Y'all, if you look out across there, it looks like the pleasure boaters are out today. So we racing to get off the water here. Old-fashioned skunk, as you might envision, but we're headed back over here. We're gonna make a couple pictures off this dock here. This is also where you guys gonna see us doing our magnet fishing and such. But we appreciate you guys coming with us this far anyhow. But we're gonna make a picture too, and let's see what we can land. Stay tuned. Oh, the river bar is so heavy, but can still float across the water.
That's one of God's miracles. Nice to see you.
He's floating across there. We get back in. We didn't hardly catch nothing today. We didn't do no good, but we'll catch you guys here in just a minute here. Let's do some more pictures. Guys, we got skunked out there on the water. We're back on turf, back to what we know. One fish in. Let's hurry up. We got a little time left. And we back out here like cast net Keys. Stay tuned. Speaking of old cast net Keys, that's exactly what I done. I threw the cast net right off the wrist. Well, we're gonna try to run it down. Maria's out hustling me today. Let's see what we can do. Speaking of them guys out there, they sitting in that tree right there. They wearing them out. Speaking of them before we head out of here, yeah, old-fashioned skunk. Maria had the only hookup. She let him off. Old-fashioned let him off. We got hold to us old drum fish. Music maker, of course. He'll be coming home. We don't waste nothing. Maria, how's that making you feel to lose the only fish of the day?
Well, I was a little disappointed about it, but I'm going back next time with some better baits. And we're gonna hook into him.
Well, I hope you got a better hook set with those baits.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my baits, I'm gonna suspend them off the bottom with that 2-ounce weight. With the old red wiggler.
Mike Tyson said, everybody's got a plan till they get hit in the mouth. And that's what that golly whopper did today. It came through and just sucked up the middle of that shad that Hannah had out there. And it bent the old tiny Durango over. Maria or the rod had no answer. The saga continues. So as you can tell, guys, we've made it home. And I'm cutting up bait, of course. That drum you guys saw us catch there, we're gonna get the head off of him. We're gonna get half a section of this bass here. And guys, we're gonna be throwing out drum and bass. So stay tuned. We're gonna pitch him just over in the pond behind us. We can't just go home with a skunk. I've got to get a tug on the line somehow. All right, guys, so here's the area we're gonna be pitching that jug out right here. Let's get this guy pitched on out here. Fresh drum head there. We just caught him at the river this morning. And half a bass we caught last week there. Let's get this thing thrown out here. There we go. That's a good spot there. We're gonna be looking for a good fish here in a minute, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So now that we got that jug line thrown out there, to the couple that's got a pass with that boat there. Well, let me stop right there. Everybody's got a pass. You guys know that. We know that on the channel. Everybody's got a pass. Anyhow, for the couple there, got the boat there from. That leghorn said hello. We caught that drum there. For the couple there, this may be your first video that you watch here, but it won't be your last. I guarantee you that. This drum here, we got the heads and such off of them, but since this is your first episode here, let me show you what we do with the rest. Guys, we don't waste nothing here on the homestead. Let's get these things pitched up. Look, they coming up. They said we'll be glad to have them sound like they said. Let's get them pitched in there. Who wants the drum? Oh, zip code 33 says she'll take it. Where's old collard green? Y'all, this is Hannah's bait. This is the one that big lunker got off of. Collard green, she like shad. He says, I'll take that shed and I'm out here with it. But if you're watching this thing there, I don't remember your name. But that's typically what we do here. That hot wire got hold to him. I'm talking hot. Woo. But we don't typically waste nothing, guys. We're gonna feed the animals here. It's gonna get kind of loud, so I'm not gonna take you with me just yet, but I will check back with you here in just a few. So we're just finishing up our feeding for the day, and we picked some stuff out the garden as well, but we didn't turn the camera on for much of that action there. Reaching toward the evening part of the day, and we're feeding these chicks, and of course these turkeys we got from Wilbur Barnes. They're tough. I'm talking about if you watching this, brother. You know, Maria got broke off today. She couldn't bring that big one in, but your turkeys are doing good. Your turkeys are doing well. We believe the bait she threw out was a little too much. Had it on a 5-aught, didn't cut the fin off, and she couldn't turn old Moby Dick around. She couldn't turn him around. And, but we've been in the garden as well some most of the day. It's getting into the evening time, and that's right, not Bill Dance anymore. I've now switched to old Justin. And we doing some gardening, some fishing and such, and pumpkins are doing well. Maria's got probably 7 to 8 of them in there on the table there. This is probably my brother texting me. Let me make sure he's all right. But we're gonna go out here and get this. Apparently, y'all, the skunk's been on the river and at home because they didn't have no interest in that old drum head. As you guys can see back yonder ways, that jug is still floating. But all in all, it's been a pretty progressive day. We're gonna get some of these chicks put up last minute there. I got the sun in behind me there on the backdrop. Getting a little dark on it. Let me turn that thing on around. We're gonna get some of these goats here picked up and put them in for the night. Pick up some of these buckets and such. Listen here, if any of you run a farm, you know you got to have them buckets laying around. Whoa, I'm talking about them Pyrenees. They're getting after it up that hill there. But I was saying, you gotta have old bucket. Yeah, I told you it was hotter than Crisco. Got to have old bucket laying around, and meanwhile, you just always kicking them as you're walking by. You always forget to pick them up and such. Them hands doing good as well. Just a quick walk through, guys. Got lights on and such. You know, for a little evening heat. Peacocks liking it some. But speaking of buckets laying around, all in all, guys, been a good day. If you're watching this thing, the holiday's coming up and Christmas is coming up. And speaking of Christmas, all them gifts that we used to hate as a kid growing up, socks, underwear, all the useful stuff, we love those things as gifts now. And one thing I can use for Christmas, if any of you is watching this thing, is maybe an old 5-gallon bucket. I'm talking about country than a 5-gallon bucket. Peace.